guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quisha, but I go by Unappreciated Beauty here on YouTube. Also, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss an upload from me. Click the bell, that way you get every notification every time that I upload. Go ahead and thumbs up this video while you're here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review on the ItsMyRayeRaye and Beige Cosmetics collaboration. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, just keep on watching. you guys are not new to what's going on in the beauty community, ItsMyRayeRaye did do a collaboration with Beige Cosmetics. They let her create her own palette, and as you can see, she came out with the eyeshadow palette, and then the second part of it was contour and highlight. She also had her own brushes as well. I have all 9 brushes here. As far as my review on the brushes, I absolutely love the brushes. I was kind of nervous to use them because I thought they would be like too soft and they wouldn't apply very well, but they actually were really great. Like, just to compare, I used this brush like this, which has more bristles in it, and her powder brush actually is a lot smaller, but it still applies the product very nicely, so I was really impressed with that. Just to be honest, I don't like small pan eyeshadow, so the ones that are like literally this small compared to all of my other palettes, I really don't like that. As far as the overall pigment, I really do love the pigment on these eyeshadows. Not something that I would probably gravitate towards every time I do an eyeshadow look. Shimmer shade that I did use, it did crumble a bit, kind of reminded me of the Colourpop shadows. I didn't like that, but I will say that the actual color is really pigmented. I tried out a few of the transition shades and I absolutely love this shade right here. If you are brown skin, you know that it's hard to find a cream color that's going to show up on your lid, and I feel like this was very powdery, but it was still pigmented and it showed up at least. Most of the shades I thought were going to come out a different color. Like, I thought when I used Control Freak that it was going to be a lot more brown, but it has a red undertone to it, so it kind of came out a little like a, I want to say like a brick red, or like a, it's kind of like one of those browns that are in between red and brown. When you apply it, it's actually red. But I really don't gravitate towards purples or anything like that, so I will, you know, try and use it in another tutorial, that way you guys can see the pigment on those, but they're absolutely the same. I will say that the pigment is really buttery and soft. The brushes, they kind of go with the palette. It applied everything so nicely. No complaints on the contour and highlight side. These are absolutely amazing. I have on the highlight and I used Radiant, and it is bomb. It looks wet, and it, when you look like in the mirror, you don't see the highlight, but the lighting bounces off the highlight so good. So I'm pretty sure pictures will look bomb with this highlighter shade. I was very impressed. I haven't used like French Toast. I did use Moonlight, but it's a little bit too bright for an inner tear duct with this shimmer shadow. It looks like she just created like a contour shade for everyone pretty much. I did use the middle contour shade, which is Mocha, so you can see it right here. So it's very subtle. I feel like you can see it a lot better on camera. Normally I just go for a more warm contour shade. When you pick up the product out of this pan, you don't think it's gonna come out like this, you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be a lot more like transparent on my skin, but you can actually see it. I definitely wouldn't use this one because it's too dark. So for deeper skin tones, this would be like a perfect contour shade. I'm gonna do a few swatches for you guys so you guys can see how they swatch out on the skin. For my overall review on the ItsMyRayeRaye collab with Beige Cosmetics, I really think that the highlighters, like, those are gonna steal the show. That Radiant highlight is amazing. I will always, I'll probably use that for the next few tutorials and when I go out because it's really nice. The brushes are A1. Like, I would recommend these brushes if you're going to purchase it with the palette, and I purchased it as a bundle, so I got it for $35 instead of like $50, which I think it would have been about $50 with the standard pricing. I like the highlight, I like the shimmer shades, and I like the contour. Absolutely love the packaging. It's very sleek and very ItsMyRayeRaye. I would give this palette like an 8 out of 10, only because most of the shades, like whenever you get ready to do your eyeshadow look, it's kind of like, what shade should I use really? Because they're not like popping shades that I would just want to like dip into every day. So nothing on, you know, the actual creator of this palette. I just personally wouldn't reach for it, but it has some really nice shades. You know, you never really know what you need until you know, start buying stuff. And I feel like sometimes I'd be like, oh, I wish I had that shade, and I don't, because I don't venture out with different palettes like that. Maybe one day in the future I may use some of those other shades and they may come out fine. I just be overthinking, and that's about it. The shimmer shades are really nice. I do like that transition shade. I feel like she did a really good job with this palette. That's my overall review on this palette. If you guys have already picked this palette up, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Also, if you love this makeup look that I created with the palette, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.